into the outside wall, turn 4. Now he's going to slide down the racetrack, but fortunately it looks like everyone will get by.
All by himself, just like Joe Nemechek earlier, except not the same result that Joe had. Boy, this place hard on rookies, isn't it, Larry?
Yes, it is. When you hit here, you hit a ton.
First J.J. Yaley and now Clint Bowyer.
You know, we have been riding with him earlier, and you can hear him having to play with the throttle off the corner, so that car was just continuing to lose grip.
Two in the wall. I think it looked like he would possibly made contact with Kevin Harvick.
Second in the championship standings, Clint Bowyer.
And it looks like he just drifted up into Harvick's left rear. Now the car pushed up the racetrack and took himself out. That's the worst hit a driver can take.
The car just came around. Clint Bowyer in a 2-car. Nowhere for John Wood in the 47 to go. Clint Bowyer coming in here second to points.
You want to see somebody that's lucky. Two goes around.
Biffle gets 5. Jimmy Johnson gets 5. Kyle Busch gets 5.
And Carl Edwards just all but stopped in the 60 car up there on the high side.
Good.
It's the 07 going around up there in 3 and 4.
Bowyer has crashed.
Yeah.
Very possibly cut
a tire down. He did. I saw it snap.
Caution is out, which is a huge break again for Tony Stewart in that 20 car. No.
This is the first incident with Bowyer.
Well, up there in the middle.
Just gets up a little too high.
Wide up top. Four wide way up top.
That's a hard lick in that wall at that speed.
Four wide there. Just hold your line.
Trying to make it around to the pits or trying to ride it out. There it goes.
Yeah, you see the right front tire looked like may have gone first. We saw the smoke from the tires. I questioned leaving him out.
He's had such a great year, but these restrictor plate racetracks, they have not been good to him. Remember, he finished the Daytona 500 across the start-finish line on his roof.
Waltrip around. And Bowyer. Oh, heavy contact then.
And the 33 car involved, and that will pretty much doom any shot he would have at getting in the chase.
But it's certainly going to hurt his chances. We still have 2 races to go, but it's just putting Clint Bowyer in a more difficult position to make that happen. First time, as you see, Michael Waltrip kind of squeezes Martin Truex and then gets into the right rear of the car that he owns of David Rudiman. And then I think Michael might have a tire go down right here. Yeah, just swaps ends, gets into the wall. Then Clint Bowyer gets turned around by Joey Logano and backs into Michael Waltrip.
Oh. Just kind of in a wad right there. And they haven't unwadded yet. They may unravel. I don't know. Oh, and the wall back straight away big.
Bowyer. And the outside wall.
I think he cut a tire down. He cut a tire down when he hit the wall, I believe.
All right, we tore it up pretty good, y'all.
Oh, Allmendinger. Yeah, that's what happened. I thought it was
this becomes almost a 3-cushion shot. Safer barrier inside, concrete outside, back inside.
That was a hard lick, though.
He has climbed out of the car and
Information. Here's what happened. Remember that earlier contact? Well, finally the tire goes down.
Yeah, he thought he had a tire going down. We heard it on the radio, and it lets go right there.
Halo, come on, come on, come on. Caution's out there. Great eyes, man.
He's just
got way up high, it looks like.
You see the black marks. You can go back and see the black marks if we can see that again. He just went in, and when he went in, he got up, and the car just began to rotate way early into the corner. Yeah, that's the tail end of it. He had already rotated up out of the groove, up into the gray stuff, and there's just nothing there.
4 to go this time.
4 to go and 3
oh,
wide.
Bowyer in the wall, hard wreck. He stays out.
More wrecks down here, turn 4, big wreck.
Harvick in trouble.
Keep going, keep going. Keep going.
Bottom, and they get 3 wide right here, and this is when I knew it was going to go bad.
It just would not work.
Kane drops the inside as they go 3 wide behind him, and Bowyer takes a wild ride into the safer barrier, and Kyle Busch turned Harvick around after
been Matt Kenseth's best corner. Trouble, Clint Bowyer. Into the wall, caution is out.
Oh, just not quite clear on Montoya.
That's what you were talking about there. We were talking about Jimmy Johnson maybe trying that for the lead up there. Bowyer thought he had enough room to slide up there and just misjudged the speed that Montoya had.
Johnson getting another one inside of Clint Bowyer as they go to turn 11. Move Jimmy Johnson up to third now, and Bowyer goes around. And he gets clobbered by Zed Harvick. Nowhere to go. Contact in 11.
The 48 go in, he just gets nudged, and then Jamie gets in there, and Jamie's into the 15 and just goes ahead and takes him out of the way.
Yeah. And then Harvick had no place to go.
But yes.
Yeah. And Bowyer, you know, you see him get back in the 48 here, but he got off the 48. If you watch Jamie gets in him and then kind of finishes him off here.
Yes. Yeah. And he's got a flat left rear. Left rear.
Yeah.
The 15 car had a flat left rear at that point.
Clint Bowyer has had hard contact with the wall. He was running in third when everything went in the wrong direction.
Harvick pushing him hard, looking like they were going to get maybe by these two for the lead.
Yeah, it looked like Clint was having to bite. Kevin almost was lifting the back end of the car off ground. Clint has to steer to the right here some as they run up on Carl Edwards and Jamie McMurray. You can see it turns Clint to the right, and then Kevin hooks him in that right rear just a little bit.
Feel good. Go to the high side here. Go to the garage.
I'd say it's that dreaded lack of grip. Just got down in there, and right where you want to rotate the car and make the turn, just jumped out from under him.
Gets into it. The 14 of Bliss gets into it. Red flag immediately.
Stop on the back.
Carl never touched him right there. No.
He never did.
Wow.
He thinks he did, but he didn't.
Yeah. No, he never touched him.
So when they see the video, but look what happens behind. Eric Almirola does not escape this one this time in the 88.
Yes.
Come on.
Wow.
The 15 got free, obviously got spun it out. Jeff Gordon trying to miss him, just, ran out of steering wheel, just didn't have anywhere to go, ended up getting in the wall. But that's an example of the 15 of Bowyer being underneath Harvick, just losing the car. No side force because all the air is being pulled off of him. Jeff Gordon and Casey Kane trying to figure out where they're going. Jeff Gordon has to get in the brakes and ends up getting locked up. Dale Jr. just snuck by.
Turning Clint Bowyer into the wall, collecting Joey Logano. Caution flag is out. Almirola slides in. Did the leader take the white flag before the caution came out? For fifth position, then this the payback. As Brad Keselowski, the championship leader, right in front of him, finds enough room to get by.
Almirola got in the oil there and couldn't get his car under control.
You see Clint, he's trying to figure out which way to go. He knows that Jeff's mad. I thought maybe his best shot was to go underneath.
Still there.
Jeff is just very determined to take care of business.
Daytona 500.
We got one car on his roof coming across the start finish line.
Still wrecking. They're wrecking everywhere. Bowyer's on fire. Jeff Gordon's wrecked.
And they are still wrecking.
Montoya, Stremme, Kenseth, Biffle. New one for the record books.
And everybody else that passed him.
And these cars right in front.
Oh, he got touched.
Got turned
the
around.
Race leader. Caution. Can they all avoid him? No.
I think Jeff Gordon got into the back of Bobby Labonte as he slowed. It's a run.
See, that's Kyle Busch right in front of Clint.
Wow.
Pounded him.
Yeah.
Travis Kvapil in that 93 car again had just been lapped by the leader Clint Bowyer.
And here comes Bobby Labonte.
I would grade it as a fail for sure, but You know, I think the 48, they said run out of gas and kind of put us all in a bad situation. And I felt somebody hit me. I was like, oh, boy. What's that? It's an eerie silence right there. But you always wonder what's going to happen. You're more, nervous about what's going to happen when she lands. And, heck, it was pointed the right direction. I just kind of downshifted and drove it back to the pits. I said,
but you did stick the landing.
Not how I wanted that to happen.
But you did stick the landing, though.
I would say perfect landing, yes.
Take a look. He was running 16th.
See, he gets loose right
Sideways,
there.
yeah.
And ends up overcorrecting and hits the wall really hard. Hard impact.
It's right along with Jeff Gordon.
It's so hard as a driver when you have to turn the wheel back right. If you don't, you're going to spin out. But when you turn the wheel back right and the front tires catch, this is what happens. So you just got to not turn the wheel back to the right as hard. It's very difficult to do. We see really good race car drivers do this, and every tire is different.